home of the National Football League, the National Hockey League, the National Basketball Association, and Major League Baseball. You're watching a SpinoKing Sports presentation.
The first round of the Eastern Conference playoffs. The Pistons, fighting for their first win of the series, will try to even the score at 1-1 as they go up against the Orlando Magic. Round 1 of the NBA playoffs continues.
Absolute excitement in the Little Caesars Arena. Despite the Pistons losing in Game 1, the fans still have faith in the #1 seed of the Eastern Conference. Welcome to Game 2 of the first round. The Orlando Magic snatched Game 1 coming into tonight's contest. They once again meet the Detroit Pistons.
Round 1 of the East rolls on. Game 2 just about ready to tip off. Playoff basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan. I'll be joined by Greg Anthony, Tim Legler, and we'll be hearing from our reporter, Allie LaForce, in the sidelines as well.
A quick look at the Magic starting 5. The point guard, Jalen Suggs, Desmond Bane with him as the shooting guard, Franz Wagner and Paolo Banchero the forwards. 23 points, 5 free throws, and 9 rebounds total in Game 1 versus Detroit. Wendell Carter Jr. the center. Their head coach, Jamal Mosley. The Pistons, on the other side, here's their lineup. Cade Cunningham, 39 points per game in the playoffs. The shooting guard, Duncan Robinson. The two forwards, Asar Thompson and Tobias Harris. The center, Jalen Duren. Their head coach is J.B. Bickerstaff.
You know, you can't always say this is a must-win game, but I'm going to throw it out there anyway. Can you?
Well, very few teams have come back from losing the first 2 at home. I'm not saying it can't be done, but they don't want to test that theory.
They get it again. The kick out to Cunningham. Pass to Harris. 6 on the shot clock. Over Banchero. And Desmond Bane pulls it down. And so it's Bane who brings up the ball for Orlando. Banchero, that's good.
And the paint is where you love to watch Banchero work. With his size and athleticism, he can attack so effectively inside.
Now here is Harris. Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play. That's going to send Tobias Harris to the line. It's on Paolo Banchero. The Pistons shooting their first free throw of the game right now. That's good from Harris.
And you know what you've got to respect about a guy like Harris? He has been in a lot of different uniforms over the course of his career, but he's been productive everywhere he's been.
Now, here's Banchero.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
First trip to the line for him here. Free throw, good from Banchero.
And on paper, Paolo Banchero has so many appealing attributes. His size, build, the ability to find shots. You can easily see why scouts were enamored with this guy as a prospect.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
I briefly spoke with J.B. Bickerstaff. Coach and I talked about the development of Franz Wagner since entering this league, and he said he was someone we watched early on. Even though he didn't end up on our team, the way he's added to his game is incredible. It says a lot about the kind of work ethic that he has. Kevin, back to you.
Allie, thank you so much. Here's Suggs, following the bucket by the Pistons. Inside, here's Carter, and then Carter with the dunk.
And playing with some force on the interior. You gotta love Carter Jr. playing with that level of physicality.
Here's Duren, and Duren slams it in. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game, just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Now, here's Suggs. Here's Banchero. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Banchero's got 6 points.
And he's going to be a consistent scorer when he can get those shots to fall. Defense has to do a better job against Banchero inside.
Harris with it. He's covered by Banchero. Thompson sets the pick for Harris. Trying to find Thompson. He gets it to him. And Thompson throws it down.
That's a great look. His teammate was on the move, but he put it right where it needed to be.
Outside, Bane. That three off the mark. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. Back to Cunningham. Pass to Harris. There's the triple. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. He's got 6.
Well, you can't give Tobias Harris that look from beyond the arc.
Now, Banchero. From 11 feet away, and there are the Magic with another bucket.
You can't have a better start than that, connecting on 4 of your first 5 field goal attempts.
Thompson outside. Harris outside. Duren trying to break free. Off target at the rim. The Magic have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. And a wide open look for Bane. Drains it from beyond the arc. Bane's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
That's an elite shooter at work. Bane from the coffin corner.
And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. On the wing, Harris. Unable to get that one. Great defense that time from Banchero. Payne for 3. Duren pulls it in. Here's Thompson. Good. And Harris gets the assist. Harris has got 3 assists now in this one.
The speed makes Thompson such a threat with the ball in his hand.
Bane looking around. Off target with his 3. The Pistons leading. Harris dishes to Cunningham. Harris outside. No good on the triple.
Really tough quarter for him shooting the basketball.
Carter kicks to Suggs. Pass to Wagner. His 3-pointers off the mark. The Pistons have gotten 6 of 11 shots to go down so far. Pretty nice shooting. Cunningham outside. Now here's Durant. Shot clock at 6. And here is Harris. Over Suggs. Out to Thompson. Pistons passing it around. Cunningham's shot is off.
Well, you can't make them all, but I doubt the defense wants to give him that kind of look again.
Suggs passes to Carter. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
We see this in the NBA all the time. It is very difficult to keep a lead in this league.
Now here is Harris. He has 6. And out of bounds is the Magic will gain possession. Anthony Black's checked in for Jalen Suggs. Orlando's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Carter with a screen on Robinson. Bain, no good.
His shot's it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Cunningham passes to Durant. Thompson sets the pick for Durant. There's the lob to Durant. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Well, with that size and athletic ability, Durant is a terrific alley-oop threat.
Carter with the screen on Harris to the inside. And Carter with the basket on the assist from Banchero. And that's now 6 points for Wendell Carter. And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. The Pistons have gone an even 50% from the field. They are 7 of 14 for the game. Pass to Duran. Now here is Harris. He's covered by Banchero. Banchero against Cunningham. Robinson for 3. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Harris has got 5 assists tonight. It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawed back and forth, unbelievable.
Now, here's Banchero. 6 points for him. Down it goes for his 3rd basket in as many tries.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Pass to Robinson. Here's Duran. And here's Cunningham. Detroit needs to get off a shot here. Sinks the three-pointer. Robinson's got 6.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Harris kicks to Cunningham. Out to Thompson. Robinson for 3. Pistons working now with a new shot clock. Thompson passes to Robinson. Robinson missing again.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Black dishes to Banchero. 3-on-3. Thompson passes to Duran. Carter pulls it in. The Magic trail by 3. Payne finds Carter. And then Carter with the dunk.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
Here's Duran. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. He's got 8. Orlando's gone a meager 1 of 6 from three-point land since we got started tonight. Pass to Carter. Three-pointer. Detroit with the rebound. They come into this one after losing on Sunday.
Yeah, lots of sloppy play in that one. Several key miscues. They just couldn't overcome the mistakes.
Well, nothing bothers coaches more than turnovers. I'm sure it was not quiet in that post-game locker room.
The pump fake kept the D off balance and gave him room. Now it's a 5-point Detroit lead.
And credit Harris for creating that high percentage look, scanning the floor and finding the best option.
Wagner outside. Banchero was screened for Wagner. And finished off by Banchero.
Oh, love that. Banchero moves so well with and without the ball.
Cunningham passes to Robinson. Robinson sets a screen for Harris. Banchero grabs the board. The Magic trail by 3. Outside, Dane. Carter outside. And stolen by Thompson. Here's Cunningham. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
Yeah, that was an easy one. Cade has every shot in his bag.
And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. So Detroit ends up going with the new group. Richardson kicks to Banchero. Here's Bitadze, and Bitadze throws it down.
Always a threat to score. Banchero, that time with a sweet find.
51 seconds left in the first. Stewart finds Herter. Over to the left wing. Fires from deep. Rebound by the Magic. Now, here's Banchero. 10 points for him. Finished off by Banchero.
And Banchero is putting it all together, capable of scoring from all three levels.
Here's Herter. Stewart with the screen on Richardson. Here's Holland. The three-pointer off the mark. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Pistons lead by 1. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this.
You're watching SpinoKing Sports coverage of the NBA playoffs. Orlando trailing by 1 point coming into the second quarter of the game. Just 3 more to go as we welcome you back to Detroit. And now we take a look at the statistics. Orlando shooting 12 out of 18 field goals, 2 perfect free throws, and 5 dunks were made. 10 assists and 3 steals by Detroit.
And glad to have you with us as we get going here in Game 2. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
Straight away, they've opened things up offensively with skillful passing, running smart plays, and just setting guys up for success.
And what about the collective effort so far from distance? Their shooters have been on point there.
They've got Holland. He's out there with Javonte Green. And it's Stewart in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. They're the group Detroit will start the second with. Now here's Jenkins. No scoring in this one. Here's Lanier, 5 to shoot, and he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Pass to Black. Green by Batadze to the middle. And Batadze throws it down.
Going to the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Well, defensively, you can't allow that in a game this close.
Here's Lanier. From outside, off the mark. Magic leading by 4. And man, is this team on a roll right now offensively, Greg. So fun to watch.
They're playing with so much confidence, which is why they're tearing it up on this hit.
Here's Batadze. No one near Banchero as he lets it go. No good on the 3. Green dishes to Jenkins. Stewart with it. Pass to Lanier. Back to Stewart. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Magic.
And guys, they've done a great job feeding their bigs inside. They are just punishing the opposition in the paint.
Another highlight for them has been their early ball movement, making quick, decisive passes to set up guys for great looks.
First one falls for him. LeVert's checked in for the Pistons. Suggs, he's checked in for the Magic. And so Stewart nails both of them. And so Suggs with it. He brings it up for the Magic. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Now here's Jenkins. He's covered by Suggs. Jenkins the pass to Green. Now here's LeVert. Lock at 6. Detroit, no good that time either. Black kicks to Suggs. Orlando moving the ball around. And the shot goes in. Banchero's got the lead up to 4 now for Orlando.
Well, he's done everything you want offensively. Great shot selection, and he is a big reason why they have the lead.
And so the timeout here by JB Bickerstaff. He's ready to talk things through with them. different look here for Detroit. Thompson, he's checked in for Holland. Robinson comes in for Javonte Green. And it's Cunningham in for Karis LeVert. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Pass to Jenkins. And here's Stewart, defended by Batadze. Robinson kicks to Cunningham. 6 to shoot. Back to Robinson. Again, the miss by the Pistons.
Yeah, he's got to be mad at himself for missing that one, especially considering the defense didn't really affect him.
To the paint. It's stolen by Jenkins. Oh, and here we go. Cunningham heading to the hoop. And then Cunningham with the dunk.
Well, that is an excellent transition basket by Cunningham. He is showing you what kind of athlete he is.
Suggs looking around. Down low. De Silva with the bucket. And the Magic lead by 4.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And the dunk by Stewart.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Banchero dishes to Black. Pass to De Silva. Off target from three-point range. Detroit's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Cunningham gets the bucket.
And that is why Cunningham is dangerous with the ball in his hands. He can beat you in a variety of ways.
The Magic have gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. Banchero outside. Batadze setting a screen for Banchero. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Suggs. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The Pistons have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Thompson outside. Robinson sets a screen for Thompson. Cunningham outside. Back to Thompson from deep. And it's Suggs with the rebound. And so Suggs with it. He brings it up for the Orlando Magic to the middle. Here's Banchero. It's off, but still a great shooting night. 6 of 8 from the field in the game. Cunningham passes to Stewart. For the 3. Cunningham's shot is off. Orlando's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Banchero against Thompson. Detroit with the rebound. Thompson's got his 6th rebound on the night. It's Robinson high post. He's got 8. Pass to Cunningham. Inside. Here's Stewart. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham. Cunningham's got his 3rd assist on the night. And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. A different look here for Detroit. Duren, he's checked in for Stewart, and Tobias Harris subbed in for Jenkins. Then for the Magic, Franz Wagner's checked in for Banchero, and it's Bane in for Anthony Black. Here's De Silva. There's a good screen. Payne for three. Duren pulls it in. Duren's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Swiped away. In the corner, it's Payne. A three-pointer is right on target. Bane's got his 3rd basket of the night.
And he just lights it up from downtown. Bane so dangerous from out there.
Suggs against Cunningham. There's the lob to Duren. Up high to stuff the alley-oop. Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
There have been a lot of lead changes. Goodness.
Now, here's Suggs. He has yet to score. Batadze setting a screen for Bane. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
When you look at his numbers, Desmond Bane is historically good from three-point.
Back to Cunningham. In the hoop for his 4th field goal. 4 for 7 shooting and looking for more.
Really in sync offensively right now. He is turning it up a notch.
Back to Suggs. Wagner kicks to Suggs. Payne for 3. Rebounded by the Pistons. Now Cunningham. 8 points for him. To the paint. And Duren slams it in.
And what's great about Duren's production is it's consistent and he plays to his strengths.
Wagner outside. To the inside. De Silva. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Thompson outside. Duren finds Thompson. That one's all good. Now he's 3 for 5 from the field.
Gotta do more than this to stop Thompson. He's used to having to fight through contact.
And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Mo Wagner's checked in for Orlando. Here's Suggs. Still yet to score. Outside, Bane. Here's De Silva. It's good from long range. And the Magic lead by 1.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
And here is Duren. He's got 12. And it's Thompson with the jam.
And when he lets the athleticism take over, Thompson can do almost anything.
Pass to De Silva. Wagner kicks to Bain. Left side Suggs. No good with the triple. The Pistons shooting at 51%. Really solid. Now Harris. Cunningham looking it over. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Yeah, Cunningham felt the contact, knew he was going to get a whistle, and now he's going to the line for one more.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
You know, when you watch Cunningham, he can take total control of a game. He's got that 6'6" length, and then you combine it with his dribbling and passing ability. An impressive package.
Now, here's Bain. 11 points in the game. Shot clock at 6. Some solid defense from Robinson. Pistons leading by 4. Greg, they're in a rhythm offensively, really cooking.
And the opposition looks helpless to stop them right now.
Cunningham outside. From downtown, Banchero grabs the board. The Magic trail by 4. Pass to Suggs. Down low. Here's Wagner. And finished off by Wagner.
Oh, what a slam from Wagner. When he gets that close, he is going for it.
Now, here's Cunningham. He's got 11. And it's Thompson with the jam.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Now, here's Bain. There's the screen for 3. That's in for his 5th field goal of the game. Makes him 5 for 12 so far.
3 triples for him this quarter, 4 overall.
And Duran slams it in.
And that is playing big down in the paint. Duran focused and flushing it home.
Pass to Carter. Here's Suggs. No good. That would have tied it. Here's Cunningham, and Detroit again with the bucket.
Oh, nice to see Cunningham strike from mid-range. He obviously isn't afraid of mixing up his offense.
Outside, Suggs. To the middle. Here's Banchero. Buries it down low. 16 points for Paolo Banchero.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
And that confidence has carried over to tonight. He is playing great basketball.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. The Pistons on top. They lead by 3. Allie, let's go to you courtside. What do you have for us?
On the court now with JB Bickerstaff. Coach, as we approach the second half, what's going to be the deciding factor?
Just maintain. I think there were some things defensively that we left on the table where we gave up some cheap ones because we didn't communicate. So we solved those. I think we give ourselves a good shot going into the half.
All right, thanks so much, Coach.
All right, Allie, thank you. And folks, we'll be back with you right after this halftime break.
Greetings, one and all, the postseason drama we love, and no disappointment here as it's a close game so far for the Detroit Pistons.
What's impressed me, Ernie, is the ball movement. You need to make that extra pass to get good looks.
Assists have been key for them. I'm sure they'd like to replicate that down the stretch. Checking out how the Pistons are doing in this series. I'll get straight to it, Kenny. Is this a must-win game for them?
They might not want to admit it, Ernie, but this is a must must-win game. I look at this team and I think, if they drop this one, it's going to get into their heads and then not coming back.
Stop it, Kenny. It's not over yet. They know how to respond when their backs are against the walls.
Well, I guess we'll just have to see how it plays out, huh? Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
SpinoKing Sports coverage of the NBA playoffs, presented by 2K Sports NBA 2K26. Available now, rated E for everyone. By Kellogg's Frosted Flakes. Earn your stripes with Frosted Flakes. They're great. Inspired by NBA on ESPN and ABC.
And we're happy to have you back for more playoff basketball here in round one. You know, Paolo Banchero, guys, has been exceptional.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
And what more can you ask of him? That is helping out your team.
And so it's Suggs who brings up the ball for the Orlando Magic. It's a three-point game. Checking out the group for Jamal Mosley to start the second half. The guard pair for him will be Suggs and Bane. Wagner is in the front court alongside Banchero. And it's Carter in at the 5 down low. This is his first free throw of the game. He's off on the first. He's off on the second.
Yeah, he was overthinking that. He's usually automatic from the line.
Cunningham on the wing. Outside for Robinson. Good on the three-point shot. Robinson's got the lead up to 6 now for the Pistons.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Suggs, screen on Robinson. Pass to Banchero. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Harris looking it over. Thompson, a screen on Banchero. Here's Harris. Bucket is good. And now an 8-point Piston lead.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Banchero outside. Magic moving the ball around. Knocks down the step-back J. Banchero's got 18 points in the game.
Oh, good to see that Banchero has options if he can't penetrate. Your game has to be multifaceted in the league.
Pass to Duran. And here's Cunningham. 5 on the clock. Now here is Robinson. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham. Cunningham's got assist number 8 here in this one already. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Inside, it's stolen by Duran. Harris with it. Now defended by Bane. Harris dishes to Thompson. It's stolen by Banchero. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. That's on Jalen Duran.
And with the body to absorb contact, Bane also has the balance to finish.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And what you love about Bane is just how hard he works. His drive to keep getting better on display.
Now here is Harris. He's got 8. It's Duren, top of the key. Pass to Harris. Duren sets the screen for Harris. 3 on the clock. Back to Thompson. 3-pointer on the way. Doesn't go for him. Nice defense from Wagner. The Magic trail by 6. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Outside, Bane. Duren pulls it in. Duren's got 11 rebounds in the game. Here's Thompson, and Thompson throws it down.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart, and let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jalen Suggs. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Harris outside. Outside, Robinson. Harris passes to Cunningham. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. It's stolen by Duren. Robinson for 3. Rebound by the Magic. Carter's got his 5th rebound in this one. Bane passes to Banchero. And finished off by Banchero.
Oh, big-time dunk by Banchero. I like seeing the aggressive side of this young man.
Pass to Duren. Thompson outside. Now Cunningham. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Banchero, a screen on Robinson. And finished off by Banchero.
And that's just some good old-fashioned bully ball from Banchero. Just a physical force.
Cunningham kicks to Robinson. Cunningham dishes it to Harris. Thompson outside. The Pistons working the ball around now. Cunningham against Suggs. Fires for 3. Cunningham's shot is off.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
And that one's good, Wagner.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high-percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Now, here's Cunningham. 13 points in the game. And Suggs throws it down.
Raw speed helps Suggs out there. keeping him ahead of the defense on the fast break.
Cunningham passes to Harris. Lobbed up there for Thompson. It's stolen by Carter. They push it up 4 on 3. The 3 from Banchero. Knocks down the 3 ball. And now a 3-point Magic lead.
And this is something Banchero continues to hone, wanting to become a dangerous threat from deep.
And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy.
While both teams are on timeout, try answering our new Spino's Trivia question. Which Orlando Magic player holds the franchise record for most career playoff field goals made versus the Detroit Pistons? And we'll let you figure this one out.
Pistons trail by 3. Pass to Duren. Banchero against Harris. Clock at 6. Looking to end the run. Wow, drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
That's a really nice job that time, drawing the defense in. Harris earning that whistle.
And that one misses. Jenkins, he's checked in for Cunningham. And a switcher also for Orlando. Black's checked in. And the second free throw, good. Orlando, they've gone 7 of 9 from the field to start this second half. Some tremendous shooting from them. Banchero outside. Over Thompson. And it's Banchero missing. The Pistons have gone a somewhat subpar 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far. Thompson dishes to Harris. Back to Thompson. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Duren the pass to Thompson. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
An explosive player. Thompson has serious leaping ability, and that comes in handy around the basket.
Back to Wagner. Banchero against Harris. Takes it off the glass. Banchero's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
And Jenkins kicks to Thompson. Pass to Robinson. Jacks up a 3. It's hauled in by the Magic.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Wagner with a screen for Banchero. Outside, Bane. That's good, and it's Banchero with the assist. Bane's got the lead up to 5 now for the Magic. Pistons have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the third quarter got underway. There's the lob to Duran. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Bane against Robinson. Bane, no good.
And you can see the defender's afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Now here is Harris. He's got 9. And slam dunk by Harris.
Well, if Tobias Harris sees a lane to the rim, he is going to exploit it.
Orlando's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Banchero a screen on Thompson. Carter outside. Here's Bane. And there are the Magic with another bucket.
It continues to make plays offensively, having a very efficient quarter.
Jenkins dishes to Thompson. Pass to Harris. Thompson outside for the tie. Rebound by Paolo Banchero. Banchero's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Back to Bane. Here's the 3. The shot misses.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Jenkins with it. Hasn't made one yet. And the whistle blows as the basket counts and a 3-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
Yeah, I love that. He comes off the pick and takes it right to the hole.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Looking at who's out there now for the Pistons. Stewart checked in for Jalen Duran. Holland comes in for Harris. And it's Cunningham in for Thompson. And it's tied up with that one. Well, Orlando shooting 61%, showing all the indications of an offense that is locked in. Carter, the pass to be Thompson. Here's Banchero. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots over Holland. And it's Banchero missing. For Detroit, they've gone 8 of 16 in the third quarter to put their second half shooting percentage right at 50%. Cunningham outside for the lead. Orlando grabs the miss. Banchero's got 7 rebounds in the game. Black finds Batadze. Batadze, a screen on Stewart. Detroit making a switch here. Green's checked in. And a change for the Magic. Mo Wagner's checked in for Carter. .105 left to play in the third. Here's Banchero. The step-back jumper is good. Banchero's got 13 points in the second half. And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for Detroit. Pass to Stewart. Now Jenkins. Back to Stewart. And he makes good on the layup. Stewart's got it all tied up now for the Pistons.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And here's Banchero. Takes a 3. And no good that time. And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101, but boy, is it working.
Cunningham outside for the lead. Good on the triple. Now it's a 3-point Piston lead.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the 2-man game right there.
And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. It's Detroit as they wrap up the third quarter on a 12-4 run. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the fourth quarter.
You're watching SpinoKing Sports coverage of the NBA playoffs. Welcome back to the trivia. Time to resume. Which Orlando Magic player holds the franchise record for most career playoff field goals made versus the Pistons? If you guessed Tracy McGrady, good job. He made 74 total field goals against Detroit during the 2003 Eastern Conference first round. Orlando would lose to the Pistons in 7 games.
Well, it doesn't get much better than playoff basketball. Let's get back to the action here in round 1. Pistons leading by 3. Green is out there with Hunt. Then there's Isaiah Stewart. Then it's Cade Cunningham. And it's Jenkins in at the 1. That's the 5 and the 4 for the Pistons. Cunningham's shot is off. Well, Orlando shooting around 60% on the night. Amazing work offensively so far. Hits the three-point bomb.
Well, he hit 4 threes in the first, and now he's drained 2 more here in the second quarter. Absolutely on fire from deep.
Now, here's Cunningham. To the left wing. Here's Jenkins. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham. Cunningham's got 9 assists now tonight. Orlando with the ball. They trail by 3. Outside, Suggs. In the corner, it's Payne. And again for 3.
And he's letting it fly from long range to devastating effect.
And he's now tied the franchise record for triples in a playoff game. Cunningham with it, working on Black. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Cunningham gets credit there for attacking the defense on the interior, making them foul him in the process.
And the first one at the line is good.
And it's easy to see why so many are so high on Cunningham, a talented guard who can do a little bit of everything.
And so Cunningham nails both of them. Orlando's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Batazzi setting a screen for Bane. And Batazzi throws it down.
And the dime from Desmond Bane. Terrific vision on that one.
Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Here's Cunningham to the paint. And it's Green with the jam.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Yeah, not only does he create the space he needs, but then he attacks downhill.
And sometimes as a point guard, you gotta take things into your own hands.
Yeah, right. It's okay to be selfish when you have a chance like that.
Well, that's an explosive move right there, and it was perfectly timed.
Now, here's Stewart. And it's Goga Bitadze with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Harris is checked in for the Pistons. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Stewart with the screen on Suggs. Just 5 to shoot. And Jenkins kicks to Holland. No good from outside. The Magic have gone a perfect 4 of 4 to start the final quarter. Can't ask for anything more than that. Now Suggs. Pass to Bane. To take the lead. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one on Harris.
And the guy knows how to score. Bane manipulating the D there to his advantage.
And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. The Magic making a switch here. Carter's checked in. And Bane drops them both.
And one of the responsibilities with being a great player is making free throws.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Pulls up on the wing. Detroit, no good that time either. Orlando's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Out to the right wing. Outside, Suggs. Pass to Bane. Shoots over Holland. It's hauled in by Harris. Harris has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And here is Jenkins. Now here's Stewart. Now Cunningham. Black defending. Cunningham passes to Stewart. The shot will not fall. Good work defensively by Carter. And so it's Suggs who brings up the ball for the Orlando Magic. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter. Detroit's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Harris outside. Stewart, a screen for Harris to the inside. And the dunk by Stewart.
And that's what we're used to him doing, but he really just hasn't had that typical impact offensively. If they keep getting him touches, this game won't be tied for long.
Here's Black. Outside, Suggs. Here's De Silva. Guarded by Harris. Payne for 3. Good! Another from 3.
And talk about stepping up. He's having a playoff game these fans won't ever forget.
That last 3 means he's got the most threes in a single playoff game in franchise history. Here's Cunningham. And he converts the layup. Cunningham's got 20 points.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Pass to De Silva. Outside, Bane launches it. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Now here is Harris. And slam dunk by Harris.
How about that finish by Harris? He sees his opening and does not hesitate to rise up and be free.
Pass to De Silva. Here's Bane. Plenty of space. And it's Orlando with another.
And another bucket for him. What a quarter he has had.
Bounce pass from Cunningham. Left side, Harris. Back to Cunningham. Here's Holland. He tries for 3. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Suggs has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Black. Payne for 3. Connects again from distance.
The threes coming fast and furious. He is scorching the nets.
Now GA tied for the 3rd most three-point field goals in single-game playoff history.
And 10 triples equals Dame Lillard's buzzer-beating performance in 2019 when he waved bye-bye to the Thunder.
Magic leading by 7. Pass to Suggs. Black kicks to Suggs. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, easy call.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Magic?
The three-pointers and how well they're able to shoot them. You wonder if they can keep it up, and boy, have they.
And something else I've liked has been their ball movement. Always finding the open guy with a better look. That is team basketball.
And he knocks down the first one. So for the Pistons, Jalen Duren. He's checked in for Stewart. Thompson comes in for Holland. And it's Duncan Robinson in for Jenkins. Banchero's checked in for Orlando. Wagner comes in for Anthony Black. Both free throws good from Suggs.
And they're doing a better job of working themselves to the line here in the second half.
Thompson in the corner. Harris outside. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
As cold as he was in the first half, he's done a great job regrouping and turning things around after the break.
Carter with a screen on Robinson. Good, another from three.
He's putting on a shooting exhibition that has left this entire arena slack-jawed.
And Greg, he finds himself tied for second place all-time in three-point makes for a playoff game.
Equaling Game 6 Clay, who buried OKC back in 2016 with 11 triples.
And here's Banchero. He'll bring it up for the Magic. Suggs finds Bain, puts up a deep three. Rebounded by the Pistons. Well, Greg, they're looking to make some big stops here to halt this rally.
And luckily, time is on their side, but this is on them. They need to play smart here.
On defense, Orlando. Cunningham sets a screen for Robinson. Off target from outside.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Back to Banchero. Wagner outside. Suggs outside. The three goes down.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
And all of that success from the three-point line will open up driving lanes. Let's see if they can take advantage of that as well.
Oh, tough stuff from Cunningham inside, enduring the foul and able to get that one off.
The first free throw is good. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. Magic leading by 11. Wagner, and he banks the layup in.
Oh, good job executing inside. Wagner in total control down there.
And it's Cunningham with the ball for Detroit. And stolen by Wagner. Now Suggs. Here's Carter. Oh, the layup finish off an excellent lead pass.
And that's a huge body down low. When Carter Jr. gets that kind of position, there's not much you can do to stop him.
Now, here's Cunningham. From outside, down it goes for three.
He's done a great job filling up the box score, but so far it just hasn't been enough. He needs help.
Now Bain. There's 1:40 left in the game. Here's Suggs. 6 to shoot. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Asar Thompson. That is his first foul of the game. Now Wagner. Now Carter. And he jams it in. That one just took the air right out of the crowd.
There is no noise in the stands right now.
Pistons trail by 14. Cunningham inside. He's covered by Suggs. Oh, that's blocked. And it's out of bounds. They say last touch by Suggs. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And this is postseason play at its finest, refusing to give up shots here in the playoffs.
Here's Duran. Cunningham outside. Shot clock at 6. Now Robinson.
And guys, that's going to wrap it up. Fans are piling out the exits. Obviously a huge win here in Game 2 for the Magic.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And this is a team right now that is really playing with swag.
Yeah, and anytime you can go up 2-0, you are in the driver's seat. They are riding pretty high going into Game 3.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Desmond Bane.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
Here's Suggs. And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. And this win puts them squarely in the driver's seat in this series. Up now, Greg, 2-zip with all the momentum on their side.
I mean, in fantastic shape right now. If they can capitalize on this victory and win Game 3, you can just about put this series to bed.
You got it. And that about wraps it up for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference quarterfinals. Alongside Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and our reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, folks. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Desmond Bane.
Home of the National Football League, the National Hockey League, the National Basketball Association, and Major League Baseball. You've been watching a SpinoKing Sports presentation.